Jim, I got a bunch of emails this morning asking me quite specifically if this is the Facebook apocalypse. What's going on?
So first off, no, it's not the Facebook apocalypse for media companies, but it is big news. So what you're talking about, what your friends in the media business are talking about is Facebook has announced and exposed a test that's been going on for a while here. So what they've got is this new tab. It's called the Explore tab.
Right.
And on your mobile device, it's down at the bottom of the screen, and it's a new place to put content. The test is going on specifically in 6 countries. And what they're doing is they're taking page content and putting it in this new Explore tab, and they're keeping personal content in the news feed. A blogger in, I believe it was Slovakia first reported it and said, hey, we've seen a huge decrease in our traffic, like a 75% decrease in our traffic.
Right.
And he reported that got picked up, and now there's been quite a bit of coverage. Facebook has weighed in and said, hold on a second, this is just a test. We'd have no plans to roll it out globally, but it is illustrative. What they're doing is they're trying to test and understand how will people react when they effectively lose media and news content out of their feed and they just get personal content.
Now, I can understand separating perhaps, grandma's photographs, dog pictures from media content. Like, I can sort of understand that. However, paid advertiser, or as the Guardian calls it, adverts, are still going to appear in the original news feed.
Well, of course they are, right? I mean, so let's separate and tease those issues out. First off, paid advertising, of course, is going to appear in front of eyeballs, right? Because that's what people are buying. They're buying a certain amount of attention, impressions, views. But you do raise an important point. There's been some speculation that, now journalists and media companies are going to have to pay to get their content in the feed.
Right.
I don't even know what to say about that other than that's ridiculous, right? First off, the economic model of media companies is usually to charge people for access to content, not to pay to get people to read it, at least not quality content. So, and secondly, almost every one of these media companies, as you well know, does not have an economic model to pay Facebook to do that. So I don't see that as being a realistic possibility at all, except in the most extreme cases. The other thing I want to point out on those countries, I just did a quick analysis of the population here. Their combined population is almost exactly 1.0% of the world population. So you can see when Facebook conducts a test, it says, okay, let's find a representative set of people. It's sort of geographically distributed, and it's about 1% of the world's population. My guess is it's about 1% of Facebook's population too. So I think they were saying that we'll test this. They saw the commentary and effectively the backlash, and so they put out a statement saying, hold on, we're not doing anything other than testing.
Just a test.
But the reaction is illustrative, right? If they were doing it, it would be even far greater backlash with far more substance, because it really is a big deal. And by the way, this comes at a time when they're trying to build relationships with publishers. They've got the Facebook Journalism Project. They've got a test rolling out to actually help promote subscriptions to premium news outlets and things like that. So they're making a lot of steps to try to improve their relationships with media companies, and this clearly, I wouldn't say it's a step in the wrong direction. It's just quite counter. It's a different kind of test, and you can see what the media companies are saying is, whoa, this is not going to work for us at all.
So how do I answer my friends that are asking if this is the apocalypse?
I would say it's just a test. Facebook is very clearly looking at the reaction. If you have a Facebook rep, by all means, let them know that this is not something that you would favor. And I think we can count on Facebook to sort of pay attention and listen to the combined feedback.
It's like call your local congressman. Call your local Facebook rep.
Your Facebook rep, yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, Jim. Thanks for explaining that.